Hi, friends. Thank you so much for signing up to take an at-home class with me today. My name's Holly. I'm so honored to be practicing with you. You have signed up for a slow Vinyasa flow class. So do what you can, have a water bottle near you, and this is your home practice. Let's get started lying on our backs. We're going to be in Supta Baddha Konasana, so we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Hands can rest on top of your thighs, or you can bring your right hand to your heart, left hand to your belly. We'll start by closing the eyes and just focus on taking a few deep breaths in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Getting comfortable, getting the wiggles out of the way. Gently letting the eyebrows peel away from each other. Gently unhinging your jaw. Letting your tongue peel away from the roof of your mouth. And then just shift your attention to the physical motion of your breath. Coming into your body as you inhale, and then leaving as you exhale. Chest rises, and chest falls. Slowly incorporating your Ujjayi breath as you inhale through your nose, creating a slight constriction in the back of your throat, so your breath becomes audible and you can hear it flow evenly through your body. And then as you exhale, keeping your lips sealed, let your exhale leave out your nostrils. Your breath flows through like an oceanic wave, filtering your body. Take 2 more full breaths in. And with your next inhale, gently bring both knees together. Hug them into your chest. Interlace your fingers, pressing down on top of your shins, rocking left and right. Gently massaging your low spine down into the earth. Maybe rock a little forward and back. And with your next full breath, let your arms fall wide. Knees fall to the right on your exhale. Rolling onto your right hip, letting your left hip stack. And then shifting, turning your gaze to your left palm. Sending every inhale and exhalation through your left side body. Take 1 more full breath in. Exhalation brings the knees back through to the center. Stay for your in-breath. And then exhale, roll to your left hip, right hip stacks, shifting your gaze to your right palm. 2 full breaths. Feeling the right side of your rib cage expand with your inhale. Next inhalation, bring the knees back through to the center. Hug them in 1 more time. Interlacing the fingers behind your thighs. Taking 4 or 5 rocks forward and back. And then eventually working your way all the way to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, crossing the legs in front of you, lengthening through your spine, lifting up through the crown of your head. Take a full breath in, sigh it out. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Next in-breath, arms reach up overhead. On your exhale, take a twist to your right. Right hand plants behind you. Left hand be placed in front or can rest on top of your right knee. Inhales to lengthen through the spine, and exhales to deepen the twist. Take one more full breath in. Exhale, unwinding back through to the center. Inhale, reach up, lift up, creating the space along our vertebrae, and then exhale, twisting to the left. Left hand comes behind you, right hand comes to the left knee. Full breath in, full breath out. And our exhalation will bring us back through to center. We're going to roll up and over our knees, or you can swoop the legs behind you onto a tabletop position. Hands are going to be about 6 inches apart, knees about hip width distance. Nice neutral spine to start off with. Our next inhalation, we'll come into some flowing cat-cows here. Inhale, lower the belly, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze up high to the sky. And then as you exhale, round your spine, hollowing the back and the shoulder blades. Let your head fall nice and heavy. Good inhalation, lower the belly, lift the gaze. And then exhalation, round the spine, pressing the earth away, actively pushing your hands into the mat. Draw your tailbone down. Good inhalation, lower the belly, lift. And then exhalation, round the spine. Good, I'm gonna encourage you to close your eyes here. Just find some organic movement that feels best in your spine. Maybe you rock the hips left and right. Or maybe you like to draw some circles with your tailbone. And go back the other way. Coming back to a nice neutral spine. Our next in-breath, we're going to reach the right hand up high to the sky, opening your chest all the way to the right, shifting your gaze over the right hand. And on your exhalation, you're going to drop the right shoulder, weave underneath your left hand. Right shoulder, right cheek meet the earth. Keeping the hips raised high. Options for your left hand. It can reach long in front of you, or it can rest on your low back. Good. Take 2 more full breaths here. Your next inhalation, left hand comes back down to the earth, unwinding, reaching the right hand high, and then letting the right hand meet your left. Good. In breath, left arm raises high. And then exhale, weaving the left hand, threading the needle underneath the right arm. Left shoulder, left cheek meet the earth. Options for placement of your right hand. You can reach long, or it can come to your low back. Yogi's choice. 2 full breaths. Following inhalation, right hand plants, weaving the left arm back up high to the sky. And then exhale, left hand meets the right, sinking our hips down into child's pose. You're gonna bring the knees nice and wide. Let your big toes touch behind you. Sink the hips down to the earth. Let your belly melt towards your thighs. Arms reach long in front of you, resting the forehead down to the earth. See if you can bring a little extra weight to your hip creases. Drawing the tailbone down. Elongating through the spine, feeling the length from your low tailbone all the way up through the crown of your head. Reaching your arms long, fingers spread wide. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 Two more just like that. In, breath in. Feel your belly expand on your thighs. And exhale, navel softens to spine. One more full breath in. On your following exhalation, lifting up, pressing into the hands, flipping your toes, lifting your hips up and back, coming into your first downward facing dog. Lifting up through the tailbone, pressing into the hands, actively wrapping the triceps towards your armpits, and then walking one leg out at a time. Yeah, gently roll each heel down. Continue to press and lift up through your hips. And then eventually coming into stillness here. Taking a full breath in. Sticking your tongue out and sigh it out. Good. One breath in. Sigh it out. Good. Next in-breath, come high up on your toes. Take a deep bend in the knees. Look forward to your hands. Slowly walk your feet to your hands. Meeting in a wide stance, forward fold. We'll grab opposite elbow here. Take a deeper bend in the knees and sway left and right. Coming into ragdoll here. Bring a ton of weight to the crown of your head. Separating and expanding the vertebrae along your back. Acting as if there's a string just gently pulling the crown of your head down to the earth. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Next in breath, let your fingertips fall down to the earth. Step your big toes together. Slight separation between your heels. In breath, take a halfway lift. Nice long spine. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Coming into Tadasana, mountain pose. Grounding down through our heels, lifting up to the crown of our head, actively lifting the thighs up. Draw the tailbone down, soften the pelvis. Expand through the palms, relax your shoulders down your back. Closing the eyes. Full breath in, full breath out. Tadasana. And from Tadasana, inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Extend in mountain pose. And then exhale, hinge forward from your hips, forward fold. Good. In breath, take a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, step your left foot back, plank pose. Press down into the palms, shooting the heels to the back, broadening the shoulder blades. Options to drop down to the knees for modification. Full breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Straightening the legs long behind you, keeping the hands where they are. Full breath, lift up the halfway lift, low cobra. Exhale, fold. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, low cobra. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhale, lower. Last time. Inhale, lift, low cobra. Or options for upward facing dog. Straightening the arms long. Pressing the top of the feet into the mat. Lifting the thighs off. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flipping the toes. Sending the hips up and back. Walking the legs out. Pressing actively into the hands. In breath, come high up on your toes. Take a deep bend in the knees. Look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. In breath, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up. Reach up and extend. Exhale, hands move through heart center, forward fold. In breath, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. In breath, upward facing. Out breath, downward facing. Take 2 full breaths. Inhale, come high up on your toes, deep bend in the knees. Exhale, look forward, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sink the hips down. Arms come up overhead, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sinking, grounding down through our heels. Softening our low ribs to our pelvis. Actively lifting up through the fingertips while pressing down into the heels. Full breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, low lunge, keeping the back knee lifted, arms come up overhead. Taking a full breath in. On your exhale, pivot the back heel down, opening up warrior two. Good. Making our adjustments here. Our left knee is going to be in line with our left ankle. Back foot's going to be parallel to the back of our mats. Arms extend wide. Relax the shoulders down the back. Good. Our next in-breath, flip our front palm. Lift up and back, reverse. Right hand glides down the back of your right leg. And on our exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands down. Plant our hands, step our left foot back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take one more full breath in. In breath, come high up on your toes. Exhale, deepen in the knees, look forward, step or hop. In breath, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, roll up, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. 2 breaths here. Open the fingers wide. Soften your tailbone down. Full breath in. Exhale, fold. In breath, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, low lunge. Keep the back heel lifted, back knee lifted. Arms reach up overhead. Right knee is in line with the right ankle. Left heel actively presses back. Full breath in. Exhale, open up warrior two. So the right heel and right toes point towards the front of your mat. Right knee externally rotates out and up. Left ankle and left foot be parallel to the back of our mats. The right ankle is going to directly dissect the center of your left foot. Arms open wide on an in-breath. Relax the shoulders. Full breath in, full breath out. In breath, flip the front palm, reach it up and back, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Framing your right foot, step your right foot back, high to low plank. In breath, upward facing. Out breath, downward facing. In breath, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee comes down in between the hands, dropping the hips, half pigeon. Left leg extends long in front of you. Focus on keeping your hips nice and square. Try not to dump into the right hip. Really keep it lifted. Our right foot rests in our left hip crease. Take a full breath in. And then on your exhale, melting down over the right knee, coming down to forearms. Resting the head, or coming all the way down, extending the arms long, coming down to your forehead. Yogi's choice here. We have 5 to 6 breaths. This is an important moment to quiet our minds, Release any emotions that we have been holding on to. Embracing the vulnerability in our hip openers. You have 3 more breaths, nice and slow. One more full breath in. Stay for your exhale. In breath slowly rising. Sinking into your right hip. Straightening the left leg long in front of you. Bending the right knee in towards your chest. Sitting up nice and tall, planting the right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm rises. And we take a twist to the right, hooking the left elbow to the outer edge of our right knee. Taking a full breath in, lifting, rising. Exhale, deepen the twist. Exhale, slowly unwinding. Coming back to downward facing dog by swooping the legs behind you. Press into the palms, lift up through the hips. Coming right into our left side, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, sink the left knee down between the hands, right leg extends long behind you. Hips are square, left foot rests into the right hip crease. Trying not to sink into the left hip. Roll all the way down on your exhale. Options here coming to forearms, resting the forehead. You can always rest your forehead on a block if you have a block accessible to you. Take 5 more slow breaths here. Doing a full body scan, seeing how the left side might feel a little bit different from your right. Maybe you'll hold a little more tension in the hips on this side. Maybe you feel areas of tension or areas of release that are different. Three more breaths. Last full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale as we rise slowly. Sinking into the left hip. Swooping the right leg in front. Right leg is long, toes are flexed. Left knee comes into your chest. Left hand comes directly behind you. In breath as you rise through the right hand. Take a twist to your left, hooking the right elbow to the outer edge of your left knee. Lifting and then twisting. Take one more full breath in. And then exhale, unwind. Coming all the way down to our backs. Planting your feet down to the earth. Hands rest down by your side. Coming to recline figure 4. Right leg rises, flexing the foot towards the sky. Crossing the right leg up and over your left knee. Opening the right knee towards the front of the room. Right shin is going to be parallel to the sky. Options here, if this is okay, if this is a deep enough stretch in your hips, you could stay. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can bring the left knee in towards the chest, grabbing behind the left thigh. Remembering to keep the shoulders away from the ears. They'll tend to want to creep up to help compensate drawing the left knee in. Just draw them back down. But both feet are nice and flexed and active. 3 more breaths. Gently letting the eyes close. Last full breath in. Exhale, slowly releasing. Left hand foot comes down to the mat. unwinding the right leg, stepping the feet nice and wide, turning the knees in, letting them touch. Take a breath here. And exhale, stepping the feet back to hip width distance. Coming into our left side, left leg rises, left foot crosses up and over the right knee. Draw the left knee towards the front of the room, left shin is parallel to the sky. Choosing to stay here or deepening the twist by grabbing behind the right thigh, drawing the right knee into your chest, yogi's choice, 3 breaths. See if you can lengthen through the back of your neck by gently tucking the chin towards your chest. Full breath in. Full breath out. Last one, inhale. And exhale, releasing. Good. Stepping the feet nice and wide one last time, dropping the knees towards the center. Full breath in. Full breath out. Step the feet back together. Coming to waterfall pose, just straightening the legs up high to the sky. Take 2 more breaths here. Closing the eyes if they're not already closed. Final exhale, bring the knees to the chest. Straighten the legs long. Coming to your final resting pose, Shavasana. Letting the palms turn up. Bringing ease to every inch of your body. Closing the eyes, letting your breath flow freely. From Shavasana, in breath, right arm rises. Rolling to your right side. Knees come in, resting your head on your right bicep. Take a final moment here. Take 1 more breath. Inhale, slowly rising, keeping the eyes closed. Meeting in a comfortable seat. Crossing the legs, sitting up nice and tall. Hands meet at heart center, gently bowing within. We'll take our final breath together. Inhale up, filling the lungs. Sigh it out. Letting your hands draw up to your forehead. The light, love, and beauty in me recognizes, acknowledges, and truly honors the light, love, and beauty within you. And with that, we'll bow and say namaste. Thank you for joining me. My name is Holly again, and I'm with Vibe Yoga Lab. And we hope to see you either in studio or at your comfort of your own home again. Thank you so much for joining us.